it is a Tuesday. That means one thing. It's time now for True Crime Tuesday. I'm your host, Tim Dennis. Going to do things a little bit different today, as it is a post-SummerSlam hangover edition of True Crime Tuesday. Yes, I did go to the event this past weekend. I'll keep things short and brief about that. I had a great time. And that's all you need to know about that. And we'll, as for how we go about things today, we shall bring in our most trusted co-hostess who will carry me through today's post-hangover edition. I believe Binder of the Hindustan Times called her the one we shall worship because she can carry us through this type of edition, for she is the one we bow to, in the, well, it'd be we bow to the south from this vantage point in the Twin Cities, and for Binder it'd be we bow to the west, and we bow to the sacred scroll, we bow to the sacred barrel of ink. And we pray to the goddess herself, the one who can publish 57 tomes at one time. In fact, she has 3 of them coming out on August 11th. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, fresh from a signing, as far as you know. The one, the only, Jessica Freeburg. Jess, how are you?
Yes, I am fresh from a signing. I was just telling you, I'm kind of tired.
Impossible for a goddess to be tired.
I'm recharging. I'm drinking some water. We'll be good.
Oh, good.
I'll get us through.
Oh, good. Well, I hope you can.
Yeah, I know. You're hungover from the wrestling, and I'm hungover from the book signing.
I'm shocked.
What kind of show is this going to be?
Oh, it'll be a good one. We're going to do a little rip from the headlines in Dumb Crime, Stupid Criminals today.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we'll get everybody charged up. But a good weekend overall. My nephew got his first taste of what a WWE pay-per-view or PLE looks like. He got to swear he got to swear as much as he wanted to. His mother doesn't know anything about it, so it was good.
Shh, no one tell her.
Oh, I'm sorry. She may be listening.
No, it's our secret. Your secret between you, me, and our thousands of listeners.
That's right. Yeah. So he got to do whatever he wanted this weekend. So it was fun. So
I love that.
Yeah.
That's like going to be a core memory from his childhood. You know this.
Oh yeah. It was a good time. Good time. Only complaint I have, this is the only complaint I have, and then we'll move on, is that the new WWE, the new TK-owned WWE, I don't think is family friendly anymore as far as cost goes.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. The only thing that the McMahons did right is that it was priced for families. And they had it set up so that families could bring, if you had 3 kids, you could bring all 3 kids, you could afford tickets, they had like a family friendly fan access type deal where you could get autographs from all your favorite superstars. You didn't pay any extra. That's all gone.
Oh,
everything
gets to be really expensive.
Everything costs money. I mean, you want an autograph from a superstar. It's probably an autograph and a picture is probably going to cost you upwards of $100, $100 to $150 per superstar. There's shirts, there's merchandise everywhere. They have a festival now called Takeover, which basically is taking over your wallet. That's what it means. There's not a whole lot free. So
yeah,
it's kind of sad to see that era go away.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like going to a Paracon, though. You have to pay for everything at those too, right? I mean, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Not everyone. I mean, you could come up to Tim and I and we'd smile and take a picture with you for free.
Oh, yeah. By all means. You know what?
I remember... I was just going to say, I remember doing something I was interviewing something for, like, I had a press pass, and I can't remember, it was like for a documentary thing or something, and I went to interview someone, I won't say who it was, and I asked, can we just ask you this one question? And they're like, well, you have to pay the fee. I'm like, I'm not your photograph.
What?
Yeah, they wouldn't do it. It was a pretty famous person, too, and I was like, oh, that's disappointing. Now your movies aren't my favorite anymore.
Yeah. No, I know at the last few Paracons I did, somebody asked me how much I charged for my autograph. I said, not a thing.
Yeah, mine are free. Just buy a book or don't.
Yeah,
I'll sign your shirt, whatever.
I signed a little photo of myself and gave it to him, and I put the address of the website and my email
There you
address
go.
on the back. And so there you go.
Just listen.
Just listen.
That's what we cost.
That's right. That's all. It still pays to sign something for free and give it to somebody.
And it makes people happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not enough of that in the world.
That's right. That's right. All right. We're off our soapbox and we're on to rip from the headlines today. And we'll start off with that today. Just here, we'll recap a couple of cases that are in the news this week. Brian Koberger is one of them who, interestingly enough, with this particular killer, you know, for supposedly being a law student, he's not too smart.
Yeah.
He entered into a plea agreement, said, I did it. Now he's like, you know what? Maybe I'm not so guilty. He's going to withdraw his guilty plea.
Really?
Yeah. He wants to withdraw his guilty plea in that Idaho University murder case. And here's what's going on with that. The 31-year-old man convicted in the 2022 deaths of 4 students at the University of Idaho has filed a handwritten petition asking to withdraw his guilty plea and go to trial. Last summer, Brian Koberger, a former PhD student in criminology, pleaded guilty to burglary and 4 counts of first-degree murder in the fatal stabbings of students Kaylee Gonzalez, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, and Ethan Chapin at an off-campus house near the university. After the killing of these students, Koberger drove from Idaho to his parents' house in Pennsylvania, where he was arrested approximately 6 weeks later. At trial, prosecutors presented evidence including home surveillance footage and cell phone data that placed Koberger's car in the area and DNA from a knife sheath found under one of the deceased victims. So you hate to say and use the term dead to rights, but I think they got him dead to rights, right?
Yeah, I think it was you, buddy.
Yeah.
You did it.
They got him. Koberger then pleaded guilty to avoid the death penalty, which they were going to charge him with. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms at that point. The petition claims he pleaded guilty because he felt threatened and his defense did not share details with him that could have helped their case. So he's saying he didn't get all the information before he, pled guilty or filed the plea agreement. He claims it included information about an unknown hair in Chapin's hand.
Interesting.
Okay. The outlet reports Koberger's 4 attorneys spent 2 years trying to remove the death penalty from the table, including citing a diagnosis of autism and questioning whether the DNA evidence that was collected was legitimate. A plea agreement was reached about a month before the trial was set to begin. Well, if the attorneys were thorough, why would Koberger decide now's the time to withdraw that plea agreement?
Yeah. Fair question.
Yeah.
I mean,
why does he know more than his attorneys, especially if he's a student?
I'm going to go with he doesn't, Tim. Yeah. But, sometimes our egos are really big. And I think, part of his thing, too, it's like he likes the fame of it all.
Yeah.
He seems like that's kind of part of what he thinks is cool.
Well, a lot of times
he has to have a big ego.
Yeah, a lot of times in the psych profile of a killer, there's that grandiosity there too. Mm-hmm. Maybe he really does think he could beat this. I don't think he does, I don't think he can.
Yeah, like narcissism,
right?
Underlying in there.
In a statement to the New York Times, Koberger said, "My actual innocence is my truth, and the plea, hinged on by false promises and blatant disinformation, must be withdrawn." Does it really have to be, though?
No. They don't have to do what you say, sir.
Yeah. After the petition was filed, CNN reported that Idaho Attorney General Raul Labrador told the outlet that he is ready to do whatever is necessary to ensure justice is fully carried out. In response to that filing, by the way, Gonzalez's family called Koberger the mosquito you just can't seem to swat.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's
buzzing around your head all night.
If that doesn't get him riled up, nothing will.
Yeah.
Calling a man a killer behind bars, the mosquito you can't seem to swat is good.
It's so accurate, though.
Yeah.
He really is a puke.
Yeah. They also said, regardless of how this turns out, our family is 100% ready. An actual trial this time? Let's go. We are confident we will get the death penalty that he escaped by pleading guilty the last time around. Family seems to want him. And they seem to want to fry him.
I don't blame them. I would feel the same way. This case just, I don't know. I have kids that age of the victims, and this guy is a TOS. Like, seriously, can't stand him.
Yeah.
Not really a death penalty person, but if those were my kids, I'd be like, yeah, can I pull the switch or inject the poison?
Yeah. There's that saying FAFO, I think he's about to. I really do. Yeah. I think he's about to make that misstep that's going to probably cost him his life. And, sometimes you get lucky and you get a deal. And he got lucky and he got a deal.
Yeah. And he should have been counting his lucky stars.
Yeah. Our next story has to do with another murder trial that's out there right now that may possibly end the same way, depending on evidence. There's mountains of evidence in this story. A judge has ruled that David, this singer, must stand trial in connection with Celeste Rivas Hernandez's homicide. We go to Los Angeles, where a judge has ruled that there's enough evidence for 21-year-old David Burke, professionally known as David with a 4, where the A is in David, to stand trial in connection with the death and dismemberment of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I keep wanting to call her just Celeste Rivas, but it's Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Burke was charged in April with murder, continuous sexual abuse of a child under the age of 14, and unlawful mutilation of human remains. That, according to the Los Angeles District Attorney. Rivas Hernandez's body was found decomposing and dismembered in a Tesla that allegedly belonged to Burke. At Burke's preliminary hearing, prosecutors displayed photos of Rivas Hernandez's remains, and a homicide detective testified that Burke used an alias to order supplies to allegedly help dispose of her body, such as multiple chainsaws, a body bag, and an inflatable pool. On the final day of the hearing, prosecutors shared the alleged final text between Rivas Hernandez and Burke. The day before prosecutors allege Burke killed Rivas Hernandez, the two argued via text, with Rivas Hernandez reportedly stating, "I will end your career and your life." That's what supposedly got him to snap.
Okay, well.
Prosecutors allege Burke killed Rivas Hernandez over that threat to his career and fear of exposure of their alleged sexual relationship, which began when she was 13 years old and when he was 18 years old. Now, according to the AP, Burke's defense team argued that there was not enough evidence to charge Burke with murder. They asserted that the medical examiner's ruling on her cause of death was inconclusive evidence of murder, and that Rivas Hernandez was the one who acted out of malice and not Burke. Judge Charlene Olmedo ruled on July 27th that there was enough evidence for Burke to stand trial. She stated, "The people have met their burden on all counts." Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman said, "Based on the mountains of evidence presented, all of the allegations have proved way beyond the standard required in this case." Olmedo ordered that Burke continue to be held without bail. This case is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because the defense is going to try to prove one of two things here. One, that Celeste was never murdered by David. And second, that he wasn't even in town to dismember her, that it was somebody else that dismembered her and put her in the Tesla. So they're going to try to prove two different things in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was his Tesla, right?
It was his Tesla, but they're going to try and claim that somebody else had control of the Tesla and that they did this to her, that he wasn't even in town, that he was on tour somewhere when this happened.
I mean, even if that's the case, who else would have a reason to do this? So let's say someone else did do it. He would have been the one to say, "Hey, do me a solid."
Or maybe they could claim something else. They could claim there was a third person in her life. Maybe was jealous over the fact that they were together. You know, they could throw any theory out here, Jess.
Yeah.
Any theory. And
they can come up with something.
Yeah. To try and all you have to do is create reasonable doubt.
Right.
And he's off the hook.
Yeah.
So there's more details to come.
Yeah,
right?
It's going to be an interesting one. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
That's right. The next one is also incredibly interesting. A couple found dead in an apparent murder-suicide after a wife posted a TikTok video alleging her husband was a pedophile.
What?
Yeah. This story blew up over social media last week. We go to Owasso, Oklahoma, where a 43-year-old woman and her husband were found dead from gunshot wounds in an apparent murder-suicide weeks after she posted a TikTok video accusing him of pedophilia. TMZ had the audio from this, and it was absolutely chilling. On July 23rd, police responded to a domestic violence incident. Upper Michigan source reports a woman could be heard screaming on the call to 911, followed by a gunshot. Dispatchers tried to call back, but no one answered. A few minutes later, a child also called 911 and claimed his stepfather had shot his mother. The child went to a neighbor's house to make the 911 call. Can you imagine that?
Sad.
Yeah, I can't imagine. When police arrived, they found Sarah Gilson and her husband, Jeremiah Sean Duffy, deceased from gunshot wounds to the head in an apparent murder-suicide. Investigators learned that on July 11th, Gilson posted a video to her TikTok account as part of a video trend where users pretend to be sitting down for an interview. In that video, she alleged, and this is a quote, "preparing for when Netflix drops a documentary about my soon-to-be ex-husband who I just found out is a pedophile." Along with the caption, "I wish I was joking, hashtag plot twist, hashtag Netflix, hashtag documentary."
Wow.
Now, Duffy worked as a girls' basketball team coach, and on June 9th, a family reported that he had touched a 15-year-old girl inappropriately, alleging several incidents had taken place between Duffy and their daughter at multiple locations. A judge granted a protective order on June 10th for Duffy to stay 100 yards away from Gilson and her children. According to People magazine, Gilson claimed in the protective order that Duffy had threatened to commit suicide and then went on the run. Duffy was charged with lewd molestations of a minor, according to the outlet, which is KOCO. Gilson reportedly filed restraining orders against Duffy in 2021 for stalking and abuse. These orders were dismissed because Gilson did not go to the hearing. Now, Lyle Landers, who is Gilson's ex-husband, who shared custody of their children, told People magazine she had been stuck in a relationship where domestic abuse seemed okay. That's a hell of a thing to say. I had begged for her for 5 years to get away from him. I had offered to help her in any way I could to get away from him. But he seemed to have some sort of control over her, and she couldn't seem to get away. Gilson had approximately 78,000 followers on her TikTok account at the time of her death. That, according to KOCO as well. The video where she claimed Duffy was a pedophile garnered more than 22 million views.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, according to a GoFundMe set up by a loved one, Sarah Gilson is described as an incredible mom. Her children were the center of her world, and everything she did was for them. She loved them fiercely, worked hard to provide for them, and dreamed of giving them the best life possible. So, unfortunately, a mother is dead because of trying to out her husband, who had been accused of being a pedophile.
Yeah. And it sounds like there was a long history of domestic violence with him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just sad.
All right. One more story before we go to break. Actually, you know what? We'll take our break here. And when we come back, there's a pair that have been indicted on first-degree murder charges after a man's body parts were found in a lake and in a freezer. We'll tell you about that when we come back. Also, an Indiana woman is allegedly held captive by a knife-wielding convict known as the Outlaw. We'll tell you about the Outlaw when we come back. and an unusual story about a Colombia man who's being held without bond after refusing a cavity search. We'll tell you about this cavity search and how unusual it was and why he was refusing and what lengths he went to refuse the cavity search. It's very unusual. And this leads up to Dumb Crime, Stupid Criminals today. So, yeah, that's all coming up. Ripped from the headlines. First part of today's show, right here on a special SummerSlam hangover edition of True Crime Tuesday with your hosts, Tim Dennis and Jessica Freeburg, right here on the best in true crime podcasting. This is True Crime Tuesday. Welcome back to the best in true crime podcasting. This is True Crime Tuesday. I'm your host, Tim Dennis. Before we get to the second part of today's program, we should mention our sponsor today, Jelly Bean and Julia's. Just a reminder about today's specials over at Jelly Bean and Julia's. They include happy hour, 25% off all appetizers. It excludes the appetizer sampler. Half price off all single pour well drinks and half price off Mick Golden Light and Coors Light taps. Half price off all domestic cans and bottles. That is for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Then Friday, of course, at Smoke Prime Rib Dinner. Excellent dinner over there. One of the top 5 dinners you'll have of all time. I'm convinced of all barbecue dinners. Also comes with that tequila berry salad, the Boston baked potato, and the Texas toast. All that, you get all that for a nominal price. They start serving at 4:30 on Friday, so make sure you get over there early. It will be gone. 4:30 until it's gone is when they serve that on Friday night. And then, of course, on Sunday, breakfast on Sundays only over at Jelly Bean and Julia. Check it out, jellybeanandjulias.com. We have a link in the description of this program. All right, let's get back to it. It is ripped from the headlines. And I told you before the break, Jess, pair is indicted on first-degree murder charges after a man's body parts are found in a lake and freezer. We go to Will County, Illinois, where 2 people have been charged with first-degree murder in connection with the death of a man whose dismembered remains were found in a lake near Chicago. On June 28th, boaters contacted the police when they found a human arm floating in Lake Mattoon.
Ooh.
Now,
that's why I don't like to go swimming in lakes.
Yeah, I'm not partial to it anymore. I used to enjoy swimming in lakes when I was young, but the more I learn about them, the less I like it. Yeah. Plus, what kind of fish is that? You know, if you're trolling along and you got a line in the water and you pull that up, what do you think you have initially? Is that a walleye, crappie?
I mean, you're excited because it's heavy. So
Yeah.
You're like, it's a big one.
Yeah, when it's bending the rod, are you like, yeah, son, oh, son, you're doing the Roland Martin impression, and you pull it up and it looks like this,
And it waves at you.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, that's a little scary. The Cumberland Sheriff's Department responded to the scene and later requested the help of the Illinois State Police in the investigation. The remains were identified as belonging to 38-year-old Dwayne Turner. His wife, 62-year-old Robin Turner. Hey, congratulations, Robin.
Wow, cougar.
And his half-brother, 26-year-old James Adams, were arrested June 30th. Wait a minute. She just went younger on the bit?
What? I got to see this lady.
Here, I'll show you. I have a picture of her.
Is she like just so hot?
I wouldn't say that.
She's cute for an older lady.
Well, for 62, she ain't bad, but
yeah, I bet she was super hot when she was younger, though. You know.
I mean, she's got to be packing a vice grip. That's all I know. I mean, what gets a 26-year-old to go? Yeah, I'm picking that over most girls my age.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill someone and dismember them for her.
Yeah, right. I mean, she's either got to have a full bank account or something. Something's going on there. I mean, I hate to be rude about it, but I'm just, speculating. You have to do this, right? You have to pare down the motive.
I have to try to figure it out, but maybe they live in a really small community and there aren't a lot of options.
It could be. You're right on that. According to court documents obtained by WCIA, Robin Turner allegedly told police Dwayne Turner and Adams fought over sports cards on June 21st.
What?
There's no sports cards worth that much. There's the Ohtani card that went for $1 million. Or no, I'm sorry, it went for $10 million. Neither one of them had that.
I mean, at least they weren't arguing over Pokemon cards. I think that would be worse.
Yeah, it would be. She then left the home and claimed that it smelled like bleach when she returned. Oh, it just innocently. He just killed her. It killed him on his own. And she
didn't know.
No,
she had nothing to do with
she
it,
had no
Tim.
idea. So Adams allegedly told police he acted in self-defense when he stabbed Dwayne Turner. He later claimed he and Robin Turner killed him 2 weeks before his body was found and had stored parts of his body in a freezer. So wait, he's saying that they both did it. She's saying she just magically left, I don't know, went out to the store, did some shopping, came back, and there was bleach.
And the house was so clean. It smelled like a hotel. It was wonderful.
Yeah, what guy just magically cleans when you leave the house?
None of them.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Law enforcement obtained security footage from an area Walmart that allegedly showed Adams and Robin Turner purchasing concrete, weights, and duct tape. Uh-oh. I think they got busted. Adams and Turner were indicted by a grand jury in charge of first-degree murder on July 27th. The indictment supersedes the initial complaint that charges Adams and Robin Turner with dismembering a human body and concealing a homicidal death. Adams pleaded not guilty. Your witchcraft and your videotape. I don't believe it.
Wasn't me.
Yep. The indictment alleges that Dwayne Turner was killed via sharp force injuries by Robin Turner and Adams on June 21st. Per WCIA, Robin Turner's arraignment is scheduled for August 3rd, which is, as we're taping today, Adams' pretrial hearing scheduled for September 10th. So,
it's a wild one.
that it is. Speaking of wild, we're going to get wilder here. I'm going to introduce you to this lady right here. Here she is.
Okay.
She looks a little too old to have a booking photo, right?
Yeah, I was going to say she looks maybe in the same age bracket as the last lady.
Oh, we'll find out how old she is exactly. She's 69 years old. She's 7 years older than the one we just talked about.
I'm so glad you didn't say 50. I'd have been like, what?
Yes. She is 45 years old, Jess. No, I'm kidding. It's been rode hard and put away wet. No.
Yeah, it's been a hard life.
Yeah. No, 69 years old. This elderly woman, hard to say. I can't get it out of my mouth. 69 is not that far away from 55.
I know.
This elderly woman shot her son and hid his body behind a fake wall in her house.
What the heck, Tim?
It's don't necessarily love your family week here on True Crime Tuesday.
That's like medieval stuff that happens in castles.
Yeah, right. Well, maybe she was a big history fan, big history buff in college. Who knows? We go to Gulfport, Mississippi. Oh, Mississippi. There is no college involved. Sorry. Oh, I'm kidding.
Oh.
A 69-year-old woman has pleaded guilty to the 2023 murder of her son and has been sentenced to life in prison. She's been arrested as well. The investigation began in December of 2023 when 42-year-old John Gaither's brother called the authorities because he had not heard from him in several days. Gaither's mother, Jerry Roby, was questioned as part of the missing persons investigation, and she alleged Gaither had taken an Uber out of state to buy a new car.
Oh, so he just was on a road trip. Not in my wall.
Who takes an Uber out of state to buy a new car?
I mean, that would be expensive. Even getting like from the city down to the suburb that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
So expensive.
It's $75 for me to take an Uber from here down to you.
Yeah, can you imagine taking it out of down? I'm just going to go to Iowa in an Uber.
I priced it once because my mom lives down by you.
Yeah.
I priced it once to see how much it would be for my mom to take an Uber up here to come up here to me. $75.
Yeah,
so
I know. My kids when my kids go up because they're in their 20s and like to go to the clubs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They have to Uber there and back. Sometimes I'll take them just to be their Uber and save them $75.
Yeah, yeah. You give you the $75.
So expensive. Yeah, just pay me. Tip your Uber driver.
That's right. So that's a ridiculous notion.
Yeah,
took an Uber to go buy a car out of state. Yeah. Around the same time, Gaither's stepmother got a letter in the mail, purportedly from Gaither, stating he had gone to meet a woman in the Philippines. She also contacted authorities. And, dear stepmom, found a banger of a woman in the Philippines. I'll be back soon. Don't bother calling.
Or I won't be back. Don't come looking for me. I'm fine.
Yeah, I love the palm trees and the humid weather. I'll be back soon. Just don't bother.
Oh, man.
Authorities reviewing Gaither's Uber account did not find any recent activity. Duh. Their investigation revealed Roby had been convicted in 1995 in connection with a death in Florida, and had also lived under multiple aliases. So we think she's probably done this before.
Ooh, she's a bad woman.
She's a black widow. In 93, Roby was going under the name Jerry Lynn in Israel and lived in Florida. The Sun Herald reports she shot a woman in the back of the head.
What?
Yes, and kept the body in her car for several days. That had to smell real good.
What? Why does she hang on to dead bodies?
She's got a fetish, I guess.
Ew.
She also served time for manslaughter in connection with the death. She was later released and moved to Gulfport, Mississippi with Gaither.
Oh, boy.
You think you would have took the hint the first time, right?
Yeah, I think that would be a red flag.
Right. Like, Mama, why you have a dead body in the back of the car? Never mind, son. You just pay attention to your own plate. Yeah. According to WLOX, more relatives received correspondence purportedly from Gaither in early 2024, but they did not believe it was from him. I wouldn't either.
She's just writing letters to everyone.
Yeah. A search warrant was executed at Roby's house, and police found a fake wall with a wooden box behind it containing Gaither's body.
Okay, can you imagine? Okay, I grew up in the country, right? Mice get into the house.
Oh,
They'd get in the walls.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they'd die.
Yeah.
And the whole house would stink of a dead mouse for like at least a week.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how bad it would smell if you stuck a human body in the wall?
Oh, horrible.
Oh, what the heck?
But that's why the good Lord made Febreze.
I don't think it would work. It's not enough Febreze or dryer sheets or any of that.
This is a good place
for car fresheners.
This is a good place for a stick up.
No. Oh,
She's not that bright. Maybe she never has company over.
I think that's the answer. She's just not that bright.
She's always cooking.
Maybe she lost her sense of smell. Like,
It could
maybe
be.
she doesn't notice.
Yeah, she has to, because my God, that'd be horrible. So there's this fake wall with a wooden box in it, and it has Gaither in it. An autopsy revealed that he had been fatally shot in the back of the head. Guess what? She's got an MO. She just bang, bang, bang in the back of the head. That's the way she gets rid of
this
him.
worked last time.
Yep.
I'll just...
Might as well do it again.
He's getting on my last nerve. I'm just going to put one in the back of his head.
That's right. They never see it coming. Roby took prescription pills when police attempted to apprehend her. They'll never get me. Right? And she was taken to the hospital. She was interviewed after her release. She said she shot Gaither to put him out of his misery because he suffered from depression.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a great mom.
Yeah, she's
Mom of the year.
Mother of the year. According to Assistant District Attorney Matthew D. Burrell, during her interview, Roby admitted that she had forged the letters that were sent to family members that were purportedly from Gaither, sent the text messages to family acting as if she was Gaither, convinced her boyfriend to call family members acting as if he were Gaither, and took Gaither's cell phone to Florida to call family members so the phone would utilize cell phone towers there. She thought she was being brilliant. Yeah.
She really went all out.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to keep up the ruse, right? What about the Philippines deal? Was she going to eventually travel to the Philippines and find a woman? I mean, how involved was she with this deal?
How far was she going to go?
Yeah. How bad did she want to sell this?
I mean, that's a good excuse to take vacations, though.
Sure.
You know, I have to keep moving my murder victim's phone around. So
yeah,
we got to go some places.
This is my new daughter. By the way, why is she missing too? Yeah.
Is that like a business expense? Can you write that trip off then?
I think you can. Yeah. I found her on P-Date, Philippine State. However, Roby told investigators that Gaither shot himself in the back of the head, fell into the box where she then covered him with the sand, dirt, and straw she purchased from Home Depot. She said he did it to himself. How do you shoot yourself in the back of the head?
I mean, and then fall into a box. And that's so convenient. What a good boy.
He is. He's so considerate. I mean, his last act was to conveniently get himself out of the way for her. You know, for a depressed...
He could have only done better if he would have, like, actually done the rest of the work, you know, before he died and just, like, got in there and shot himself in there with already sealed.
For a depressed guy, he had a lot of energy to do all that. He was, wow. He's a remarkable guy.
Really, really remarkable.
Yeah. Roby was indicted by a grand jury in May of 2025 on charges of first-degree murder and being a felon in possession of a firearm. The Sun-Herald reports Roby's boyfriend, 86-year-old Robert Wayne Tannehill, whom, if she would have been out of jail much longer, probably would have found a bullet in his head.
No doubt.
Just saying he's getting...
He's 86?
He's 86.
Wow.
He's probably sitting in his easy chair going, I keep hearing gunshots. Yeah. Allegedly,
how's he gonna pull off calling people and pretending to be a 40-something-year-old man, though, right? Like,
yeah.
You just sound old when you're old.
Hey, this is Wayne Gaither. I'm going to find me a woman in the Philippines. He allegedly accompanied her to Home Depot for the purchases later used in connection with concealing Gaither. You're going to want to find some good spackle for the wall.
What an accomplice.
He was arrested for hindering prosecution, but more charges could be forthcoming. Roby pleaded guilty to first-degree murder in connection with Gaither's death and was sentenced to life in prison on July 22nd. But that's that sweet little innocent old lady.
Not so sweet.
No. Let me introduce you to the outlaw. There he is.
Woo! He looks like that could be your boyfriend.
It does look like the 86-year-old from the last story.
That our accomplice from the last story?
Yeah, it does. We're going to Muncie, Indiana. How old do you think the outlaw is, by the way?
Oh, 55.
Oh, you're close. He's 59 years old.
Shut your face.
Serious.
No.
Yes.
Timothy, that is not okay.
He is 59. This guy is 59 years old.
I was joking. He looks 100.
He does, doesn't he? He looks like
wow.
He's about to turn to dust.
If you live hard, I guess you're gonna look old.
If you drank every bottle of whiskey in Indiana, you couldn't look like that. And smoked every cigar, you could not look like that.
He looks so old.
He does.
Wow.
An Indiana woman allegedly was held captive by this guy, the knife-wielding convict known as the Outlaw. He's behind bars, though, now, after police said he beat a woman and held her captive. He doesn't look like he could beat Father Time in a foot race.
Doesn't. He looks old and frail. Like he should be in a nursing home.
He doesn't look like he could beat his neighbor to the counter for Jell-O at a nursing home. I don't know. I don't know. Who's he going to beat? On July 20th, a woman came into a muffler shop and alleged she had been beaten by Rodney Outlaw Adams, who she claimed had been holding her captive for several days and using the threat of knives to prevent her escape. Police responded to Adams' address. What is it, on the corner of Grim Reaper Drive and I See the Light Avenue? Where does he live?
In a grave?
I think so, yes. He lives in a grave in the cemetery. They responded to his address, but no one was there because he had ascended to heaven. WXIN reports the house was reportedly unfit for human habitation. A warrant was issued for Adams' arrest, and no police located him at a different home on July 30th. He was allegedly hiding under a pile of trash in the attic and holding a knife to his own throat. I say do it. Do it. You've been on this planet long enough. You are not 59 years old. You've been here for 230 years.
Oh, my God. Hiding under a pile of garbage.
Yes. After police attempted to negotiate with him, they reportedly deployed pepper balls. And no, that's not the dog's name. They deployed pepper balls to get him to drop his weapon. He probably tried to put it on his oatmeal. That's my guess. According to court records obtained by WXIN, Adams was previously convicted of strangulation and battery resulting in modest injury in 2023, and he reportedly served 141 days in jail. That's why he's so old and tough and looks like crap, because he spent all that time in jail.
He's a lunatic. He's just trying to beat and strangle everyone.
Yeah. In addition, he has also reportedly been charged with drug and battery-related counts in the past. Adams is behind bars on preliminary charges of criminal confinement, intimidation with a deadly weapon, and battery with a prior conviction and strangulation. He looks like he's been strangled by the Grim Reaper. I mean, look at him.
Maybe he's stronger than we think, Tim. Maybe he has like a shrunken head, but he's like on a bodybuilder body.
He's stronger than death, Jess. I mean, look at him. He's
scrappy. Sometimes the little people are scrappy.
Speaking of scrappy, you want to hear the scrappiest story of all today?
Yes, I do.
You think that guy's got a grip. This next guy's got a grip. And I mean grip.
Ooh, I'm scared.
We're going to the town of Columbia. I'm going to introduce you to this man right here. This man is the man with the colon of steel.
Oh, he has a sphincter grip.
A sphincter grip, yes. Columbia man was held without bond after refusing a court-ordered cavity search for evidence.
No, thank you.
This is how far he went. A Columbia man was being held in the Boone County Jail and accused of not allowing officials to perform a cavity search to retrieve evidence. Wait till I tell you what he had.
What did he have up in there?
Well, I'll tell you. He could have killed him. Court documents state that a Boone County deputy saw 42-year-old Shivis Brown walking into a hotel parking lot on Providence Road. The deputy knew that Brown had warrants for his arrest. Deputies ordered Brown to the ground and said that Brown ran away at that point. Get out on the ground. Right? What's impressive, when I tell you what he had there, it's impressive that he took off running.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Deputies took Brown into custody after tasing him. So they, again, goes down. When you've been tased, automatically your bowels release. I mean, everything.
I was going to say, I think I would pee myself and maybe poop a little. Like, I don't know, but
there's a lot
if I'm holding something up in there, it's probably coming out.
There's a lot of voltage there. So, but he still held on.
Wow, impressive.
Sphincter of steel, right? The documents state that the deputies took Brown to the hospital when he said he was having a medical issue. Okay. So he's looking for a way to try and evacuate in peace. A deputy said that he looked at the video from his patrol vehicle and said it appeared that Brown had hidden something in his rectum while in the back of the squad car.
Wow.
Quick stash. They call him a quick stash.
Harder for a guy than a girl. You know, if I was back there, I'm wearing a dress right now. It's pretty easy. You got jeans on, a belt probably. That's a whole process.
For a guy, it's a little tougher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this guy. No, he's had plenty of practice. This is easy pickings. This is like putting something in your front pocket for most guys. For him, it's just, the 2-finger tuck. Yeah. Pretty easy for him.
God.
So at the hospital, Brown says, I need to use a toilet.
Yeah.
Figuring, I'll get it out. He didn't figure the cops were smart. He allegedly then said he didn't need to go after learning that a deputy would be in the room with him. They went, oh, no, we'll have somebody come with you. Right?
Wow, I wouldn't want to have that job.
Right. Well, especially, if he really did have to go and you got to stand in there with him.
I don't want to stand in there while someone's pooping.
Right. Deputies conducted a body scan of Brown at the jail. He didn't figure that would happen either.
Yeah, and they saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying to know what it was.
Which detected an anomaly, which courts documented described as consistent with contraband being inside Chivas's anus, which, by the way, is a great name for an album, Chivas's anus. Yeah. They said Brown would not fully comply with a strip search at that point. Deputies then applied for and got a search warrant for a cavity search. When you have to wake a judge up in the middle of the night and say, yeah, we'd like to search someone's ass.
Your Honor?
Yeah. And the judge goes, all right.
Permission to go up his butt. Thank you.
Have a fun time. Use a glove. Back at the hospital, a doctor said there was a foreign object in Brown's rectum. Rectum damn near killed him. But he would not cooperate for it to be removed.
No.
He said, nope, you're not going up there. But
Would
they
be
said,
like kicking and swinging. And
yep. They say, but we have a warrant. He's like,
see, judge said.
Yep. A deputy said that while looking at Brown's phone, they saw evidence that Brown was in the parking lot to conduct a drug deal.
Oh, did he stick drugs up there?
Mm-hmm. The
Ooh.
deputy also said he believed the item in Brown's rectum was either methamphetamine or fentanyl.
Oh.
Imagine if it were fentanyl and the bag broke.
Oh. You don't overdose from fentanyl in your butthole.
Yeah. Boom, and he'd be dead.
Yeah. Oh. That's a risk he's taken.
At the time the probable cause statement was written, the evidence had not been collected. He was still holding on to it.
Wow. That is determination.
Sphincter of steel. How's that? How's that, Jess, for an ending? It's all right from that lines.
Yeah, I feel like we're rolling right into dumb crimes, stupid criminals very naturally after that one.
That's right. You can't rip anything away from Chivas.
No, you can't.
Nope.
Not if he's holding it in his anus.
That's right. You know what? The Vikings could use him at running back this year because you couldn't get the football away from him if he just did the two-finger tuck.
Just tuck it up in there and have him run.
That's right. If he ran for the end zone, you'd never get it away from him. Especially if it had fentanyl on it.
Recruit that man.
Recruit that man. Get him to training camp right away. All right, with that, it's time for us to lighten things up a bit. It's time now for dumb crimes and stupid criminals.
It's Crayon News story time.
What happened with this dude, Christ Bearer? I heard he cut his penis off and then jumped off a balcony.
Suspect pulls gun from butt, shoots twice at Denver police.
What is your emergency?
I need help.
And what's the problem?
I'm too high.
You're too high?
Yeah.
It's that time again, the time you've all been looking forward to. It's time now for dumb crimes and stupid criminals. And with that, do I need to introduce you again, Joe?
It's still me, guys.
It's still Jess. So we'll just roll into our first story. Well, I'll put it to you this way, Jess. You can get a lot of things at Walmart. When you walk into Walmart, you've got plenty of bargains. You've got fresh food. I don't know if it's so fresh, but you've got rotisserie chicken. That's always, it seems to always be sitting right up there by the front.
The $5.99 rotisserie chicken.
Yes. And you've got plenty of processed foods that are sitting right near the front. You got a lot of things that are sitting right near the front, including the self-checkout area where you can help yourself. You might occasionally have a person with a gun that's looking to help himself as well.
Oh.
To whatever he deems necessary. That's right. Bullets were flying in the Walmart self-checkout area as a shopper tried to execute a person arguing with him in line.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
That'll happen. He fired upwards of 10 rounds, hitting an uninvolved worker and the cops.
Shot 10 times.
Yeah, just a little friendly fire there at your local Walmart.
Or not so friendly fire.
Or, well, yeah. Things can get dangerous there at the Walmart. A Walmart shopper in Pennsylvania allegedly pulled out a gun in the store's self-checkout area and tried to shoot another customer upwards of 10 times while arguing with them. He missed and shot a worker instead, according to police. The chaos unfolded at the Walmart in Glenolden, which is about 18 miles south of Philadelphia, around 7:30 p.m. on Friday, according to local NBC affiliate WCAU, or WCOW. Police were still searching for the gunman over the weekend. That's right, they didn't get him.
What?
He's still on the
He
loose.
shot 10 times in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And he just walked out.
Yep. Yeah. Well, he had things to do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like not touching him.
No. Would you stop him?
Yes, I would, Tim.
Yeah. How are you going to stop him, Jess? You got a bigger
I would
gun?
just jump on his back and
Take him for a ride?
I would not let him go.
They rushed everybody to the back of the store, the customer told WCAU after the shooting. I could see something ricochet to the floor and then it flashed. So I'm assuming that was the bullet. You assumed correctly. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't it wasn't a hockey puck. I know that much. Another shopper told the local TV station that she heard children screaming and saw another person hyperventilating. She was panicking, the shopper recounted. I went to her side. I was telling her to breathe, take deep breaths so that she would be able to think and concentrate. Police officials say the gunman was arguing with another man in the self-checkout area when he pulled out a pistol and fired between 5 and 10 rounds at the other shopper. A female employee who was not part of the altercation was shot in the calf and taken to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say they are reviewing surveillance video inside and outside the Walmart, as well as the suspect's purchase history. Why? To see what he bought? To try and piece together what happened exactly and identify the suspect, according to local Fox affiliate WTXF. You're assuming he bought something at that point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't assume.
Yeah. Hard to say.
If you pulled your gun at that point, do you actually purchase anything?
I mean, was it after he scanned his stuff or before?
Yeah.
Also, how are you that bad of a shot? I mean, they couldn't have been that far apart if they were having an altercation, and he pulls out his gun, shoots 5 to 10 times, and doesn't hit him once.
Yeah. Well, maybe he just meant to scare him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Walmart with the classic statement of the safety of our associates and customers is a top priority. Well, then you would have had an armed guard there, right?
Yeah. What else are they going to say, though?
They also said, we're grateful to first responders for their swift response and are working closely with law enforcement as they continue their investigation. But they didn't offer any deep discounts to anybody that was there that day.
Free Walmart food for everyone.
That's right. Free rotisserie chicken for everybody who is in line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't see any free mini bikes or free furniture or anything like that for anybody. No one's getting a free futon out of the deal or a free big screen TV.
No, I do like some of their clothes, though. If they gave me some free clothes, they're kind of cute when you walk through. I'm like, is this Walmart? It's so adorable.
Yeah. See?
I'd wear that.
Yeah. No one's getting any free bedding or free, nothing like that.
Martha Stewart cookware.
Yeah. Martha Stewart cookware. No one's getting any of that.
Oh, I think the Pioneer lady has really cute plates there too.
Oh, yeah. Pioneer woman cooking cookware.
Yeah, Pioneer woman. Sorry. I keep calling her the Pioneer lady. I don't know why I can't keep
It's okay.
her name straight.
Yeah. No one's getting like a Pioneer woman Dutch oven or anything like that. Although you never want to get a Dutch oven from a Pioneer woman. It smells like logs and beef stew. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's the best joke I have all day. That's all I got.
That's a good one. I liked it.
You can fast forward to the end now.
We can just be done now. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody. Yeah. Our next story. The headline is Arson is no remedy for cold feet. Police say a bride-to-be set a church ablaze before planned nuptials. Did you ever feel that way with the hubby? Did you ever feel like maybe if I just set the church on fire, we can do this another
just
day?
set it ablaze. It'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I not.
No?
Thought never crossed my mind.
No, you didn't think maybe we could do this another day?
We should just elope. I'm going to set the church on fire.
Yeah. I mean, we paid a little bit of money, but we can always get deposits back.
I did hate the orange carpet in the church. I mean, it could have been set on fire just so I didn't have to walk down the aisle.
There
that
you
was
go.
Orange.
They could always redecorate. Yeah. The insurance will pay for it. Setting fire to the church where you're scheduled to be married is no cure for a bride-to-be's cold feet, but police allege that a 25-year-old woman started a blaze earlier this month inside a Utah church as family members were setting up for a wedding ceremony planned for the following day, that according to a probable cause affidavit. After a fire alarm sounded inside a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints building in Kaysville, which is a Salt Lake City suburb, relatives were able to put out the flames with a fire extinguisher and water from some of the wedding decorations. So, use some of the decorations to put it out. It'll be just fine.
Take the flowers out. Use the vase full of water for fire stopper.
We can still save this day. Gosh darn it. There were 6 individuals in the church when the fire was lit. The cost of the building repair to date is just a little over $108,000.
Whoa.
Tack that onto the bill. I'm sure mom and dad are proud. The blaze, arson investigators reported, appeared to have started beneath a chair stacked along a wall in the church's Relief Society room. Under one of the chairs appeared to be items that were out of the ordinary, including what appeared to be a tampon with the applicator on the floor. That is not a fuse. I don't know if you ladies know that or not.
Wait.
That is not the fuse to a bomb.
That's what she used to start the fire?
Yes, a tampon.
There's a lot of symbolism in that.
There is, yes. Yes. He hasn't lit this thing on fire yet. He won't after we're married, so... Ladies.
He's trying to make a statement.
Yeah. Ladies, let's get out of this marriage, shall we?
Wow, that is crazy.
Isn't it, though? The criminal probe resulted in Monday's arrest of Lenita Moreno for aggravated arson, theft, and providing false information to police. Moreno allegedly stole 2 cigarette lighters from an Ace Hardware store a few hours before the fire. Moreno's fiance told police that he and Moreno had been in the Relief Society room minutes before the fire alarm went off. While Moreno reportedly admitted to stealing from Ace, she did not want to reveal what she swiped. So the lighters were like the worst part of this whole deal?
So she had the tampon. She was prepared there.
Yep.
But she didn't have a way to light it on fire.
That's
so
right.
she had to steal that.
That's right. So she went to the Ace Hardware and said, you know what? I need an ignition switch. Why 2 of them, though? Was she afraid one was not going to do the job?
I mean, you never know. One could be faulty. She really needed to get this job done, Tim.
I guess, right? Moreno, who's from Wyoming, was found to be continually deceptive and took drastic steps to hide her lies, police allege. Lenita did not obtain a marriage license for her own wedding that was to occur the following day after the fire, but had lied, stating that she had.
What a wild way to try to get out of your wedding.
Yeah. Moreno, who is also known as Tessa Moran, it's not her real name, is being held in the Davis County Jail. A district court judge denied Moreno bail, ruling that there was a clear and convincing evidence that she would constitute a substantial danger to any other individual or to the community, or is likely to flee the jurisdiction of the court if released on bail. A court public safety assessment report indicates that Moreno has no prior felony or misdemeanor convictions on her record. So wait a minute. She's known as Tessa Moran, but has no priors. What if that's not her real name?
Ooh, hot thickens.
Maybe it's an alias within an alias within her real name.
Wow.
You got to follow the trail.
Mind blown.
Right? An old friend comes to visit us for our next story. I'm going to show you a picture, Jess, and see if you remember this gentleman right here.
Oh, wait, he went down.
Oh, I bet he did. Hello. There he is right there.
Oh,
This
he
man,
looks jacked.
yeah, this man is a Florida Powerball winner.
Oh,
Remember
that
him?
guy. Yep, I do.
I think this is the guy who stomped a mud hole in his mother or something to that effect. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got in a fight with family. I remember that much. But this is a picture of him in happier days when he won $167.3 million.
That was a good day.
Yeah, that was probably the only day he was a law-abiding citizen. From there, it all went downhill. What's he in trouble for now? Well, that $167 million Powerball winner has been busted for the fourth time since he won that jackpot.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you can't stay out of trouble.
Just can't stop living a life of crime.
That's right. This time, a woman claims he strangled her. He can't keep his hands off of people.
Oh, my gosh.
James Farthing picked the right Powerball numbers once, but since banking Kentucky's biggest jackpot ever, another number keeps popping up. That's 4, as in 4 arrests. Yep. His latest came Monday when the $167.3 million winner was busted in Scott County for allegedly strangling a woman after a boating trip. You know what? I had a really great time this evening. I wish you would die. I have a feeling that's kind of how it went, right?
It's like a Minnesota goodbye.
It kind of was, yeah. He just wanted to pull her in tight, but he pulled her in too tight. That type of deal. The woman claims Farthing grabbed her by the neck after an alleged argument Sunday morning, leaving visible welts. So maybe she stayed the night and he wanted her to leave, but she didn't leave quick enough.
Get out.
Get out. She also told investigators the alleged attack may have been captured by a Ring camera inside the bedroom.
Oh,
that's kind of kinky.
Why do you have a Ring camera in your bedroom? Excuse me.
Sometimes you capture it for posterity. Or you capture her posterity on your camera.
Yeah, I get someone ringing the bell. That's for sure.
That's right. Farthing pleaded not guilty Tuesday to strangulation and assault charges. The 51-year-old's bond was set at how much, Jess, for strangling a woman after a boating trip in Kentucky?
In Kentucky. Oh, $25,000.
Go a little lower.
Okay. Yeah.
You got to remember, they shoot horses in Kentucky.
10,000?
A little bit higher.
Okay, so somewhere between 10 and 25. 15.
You got it. $15,000. Thank you for playing.
Third time's a charm.
That's right. The duck fell from the
What
ceiling.
do I win, Tim?
Well, the duck falls from the ceiling. Jess, you win $5,000. Thank you for playing.
Yay!
That's right. Judge also ordered him to stay away from the woman and wear a monitoring device. I don't think James likes to play that game. His luck first ran dry just days after his historic April 2025 jackpot when he was arrested for allegedly kicking a Florida deputy in the head during a hotel bar scuffle, if you remember that correctly. That was the first time he got in trouble. Farthing was later busted in an alleged witness intimidation case and recently charged over a November hit and run. Police say he was driving his Corvette more than 100 miles per hour when he rear-ended another vehicle and bolted on foot. Farthing beat the Powerball odds once, but it appears that he's not beating the law. That's right. He tried to beat the law, but the law won. All right. Our next story was sent to us by one of our listeners. By the way, if you have a story for us, you can simply submit it to me at tim@darknessradio.com. And The story goes like this. Waymo, you know, the pilotless drivers?
Yes, my
Yes.
daughter took one.
Really?
In San Francisco. Yeah.
How did it go? Is she still alive, I take it?
Yeah. She said it was kind of weird, but cool.
Kind of weird, but cool. But she lived. Everything's good.
Yeah,
Everything's good.
She lived to tell the tale.
Did
yes.
did she tip nothing?
No, you don't have to tip. There's no one to tip.
All right, then. Waymo calls the evidently they can call the police.
Oh.
Waymo calls San Mateo police on teens for drinking and shooting toy guns from a driverless vehicle.
What?
Yeah. Evidently,
Can't do that.
evidently the teens got in a little bit of trouble. So see, it does know when you're sleeping. It knows when you're awake.
Yeah.
It's like Santa Claus. Evidently.
When you can't do naughty things in it.
That's right. You got to behave yourself when you're in.
They're
when you're in
always
Waymo.
watching, Tim. Always watching.
That's right. Two 15-year-old boys were detained after San Mateo police said they were drinking and firing gel-based pellets from a driverless Waymo vehicle. Gets me thinking of that song. Everybody say, way-oh, way-oh. But from a driverless Waymo vehicle, prompting the company to alert authorities and stop the ride. That's got to be weird. You're shooting off pellet guns, having a great time, and all of a sudden, you're like, whoa.
It shuts down.
Yeah, it just shuts down out of nowhere. Police say the incident happened Monday afternoon. The San Mateo County District Attorney's Office is now deciding whether the teens will face charges, including underage drinking, because they were drinking during the whole thing as well.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. According to investigators, officers found alcohol and a toy gun that appeared to have been painted over inside the vehicle. Police said the teens were firing gel-based pellets known as Orbeez, which are similar to paintballs.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you. You're all familiar with Orbeez. Yeah. I fire those at the kids when they don't behave. Yeah.
When they're naughty.
Yeah. I like to hit them right between the eyes. Yeah.
That's why my kids are so good. They know what's coming.
I'm like, you want an Orbeez right in your butt? Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, Mom's a farm girl. She's going to get us with that gun.
She's gonna pop a cap in their ass. Yeah.
That's what you call it on the farm.
That's right. Pop a cap in your ass. Yeah. Around 2:10, they said we got a call from a Waymo rep saying there were two people in their vehicle and they saw them shooting out of the vehicle, said Janine Luna of the San Mateo Police Department. They also described the passengers as being intoxicated. Police said Waymo vehicles are equipped with multiple cameras. In this case, authorities said someone at the company was monitoring events in real time and provided officers with updates as the situation unfolded. I'm not sure what led to them learning about what was going on in their vehicle, but once they had the information, they did contact us immediately, told us what they saw and told us what they were or where they were, rather, and actually disabled the vehicle for us, Luna said. Police said Waymo directed officers to the vehicle after it stopped near 20th Avenue and El Camino Real near San Mateo. They did say they were able to disable the vehicle and used a ruse to tell the passengers, oh, the car is having trouble, so they could set us up and get us into position, Luna said. Oh, that's crafty.
Very tricky.
Oh, my gosh. When officers arrived, they conducted what police described as a high-risk traffic stop. Some officers responded with stun guns, and a police dog was deployed. Oh.
Wow.
That's a little harsh for Orbeez.
I mean, seriously.
To get bit up by a police dog and then stun them?
I feel like criminals are out doing way worse things and getting less aggressive treatment.
Come on, guys.
They're just kids.
Yeah. Authorities said the teens cooperated with officers and that no one was injured by the pellets. Well, no. I mean, you guys tased the shit out of them and let a police dog gnaw on them like a chew toy.
They're traumatized. I'm never going to do anything naughty ever again.
I mean, geez, you inflicted the police state on them for a couple of Orbeez in a bottle of liquor.
I think Orbeez are like little gels. They're not even pellets. They're just
Yeah.
little balls of slime, kind of. Like you put them in water and they get bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. But I
Bring out
guess
the dogs.
But I guess in San Mateo, that's a capital offense. So
I guess.
yeah, kill those kids. I'm surprised they didn't come out with lethal force and blow them away.
No, can you imagine? It's not funny, Tim, but I can't help but laugh.
Well, I mean, it's an aggressive use of force for some kids with a toy gun and Orbeez. I mean, you
Little
know,
jelly balls, like. Fun. Can't even put an eye out with it. It's not even like a.
right? Yeah.
It's not like a BB or anything. It's just gel.
It's a gel. Yeah, it's not like, you know. I mean, they're like, hey, you want to shoot at the carps? You know, and it barely bounces off a carp.
It just like splats on it.
Yeah, and then
like,
that was fun. And they're like, woo, 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 woo.
You know, you're getting tased and a dog's ripping off your pants.
Yeah, he's ripping your balls off your scrotum, and you're like, that isn't funny, dude. You're harsh and are mellow, man. You know.
Yeah.
Poor kids.
Wow.
Yeah. By the way, police say the case remains under review as prosecutors determine whether charges will be filed. They torture the kids and they don't even know if they're going to file charges.
I mean,
yeah.
You're going to go that aggressive and just be like, we don't know if we're going to charge him or not.
Yeah. They're like, well, we gotta watch the video from inside the Waymo first. Figure out.
Give them a warning and send them on their way. I don't know. There are real crimes happening in the world.
Yeah, there are better things going on. So, but we figure we just have some fun with you. If you're gonna have fun, we're gonna have fun too. So, that's a Saturday night in San Mateo for you. So.
Oh man.
Yeah. One guy who thought he was having some fun with some kids ended up getting arrested right here in Minnesota.
Ooh.
Although it's not fun for the kids. Let me tell you what get the F off my lawn really means here in Minnesota. There's no such thing as Minnesota nice anymore.
One of these people.
One of these people. A Minnesota man's being charged for using a homemade spike strip to keep kids off his lawn.
Wow, that'll do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you imagine? You're just running, your ball goes in his yard and you run to get it and you freaking trip on a spike strip and
puncture yourself? Yeah.
Impale yourself?
Yeah. Whatever happened to just let the kid play in the lawn? Really? Do you really spend that much on your lawn? Aren't lawns made to be played on?
I love it when kids run through my yard. I think it's cute.
Care. What isn't that what grass is made for? To be ran on and played on? And I mean,
I'm not playing on it. They might as well.
I mean, let me give you a perfect example, Jess. You ready for this? We manicure a golf course to do what on it?
Play golf.
There you go, to play on it. We don't manicure a golf course to take pictures of it and let it sit there like a museum.
Ice strips. What a nut.
Yeah. A criminal complaint alleges that a man set up dozens of screws in his yard in an attempt to keep neighbor kids from riding their bikes on the lawn. It's a rubber tire.
He's blowing out their tires.
Yeah, it's a rubber tire. I swear to God, it'll be okay. We go to Wyoming, Minnesota, where a Minnesota man faces a court date next month for allegedly setting up a homemade spike strip in his yard last spring in an attempt to keep neighborhood children off his lawn. 39-year-old Kyle James Steffen is charged with one gross misdemeanor count of setting a spring gun, pitfall, deadfall, or snare, which carries a potential maximum sentence of 180 days in prison or $1,000 fine, which isn't enough if you're endangering children.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. According to a criminal complaint filed in the case, one of Steffen's neighbors in Wyoming called police in late April to report that Steffen is yelling at her children to stay out of the yard. When police arrived, they saw a long piece of thick plastic set in the lawn with about 43-inch screws sticking up from the plastic. Police noticed bicycle tire tracks in the yard Instead, it appeared neighborhood children would ride through the yard as a shortcut to a nearby park. And so what?
Yeah. I mean, eventually it would make like a trail, probably like a deer trail. So I can see where you wouldn't necessarily want them doing that all the time, but spikes are a little extreme.
What else were you going to do with that yard?
Some people really like their yard to look nice, but
Okay.
I wouldn't personally care.
I don't think it matters much.
Devil's advocate here.
In the grand scheme of things, when you look at the world as a total and all the damage being done in the world. Okay.
No.
Whole villages being blown apart by a bomb. Some kids run over your lawn with a bike. What's worse?
There are actual problems in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The complaint states officers spoke to Stefan, who admitted placing the device to keep kids off his lawn and that he had previously yelled at the kids many times, but they still rode through his yard out of spite. Yeah, because they spend their entire day planning around you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get together.
The kids are just like, I just want to get to the park and to my friends as fast as possible.
Yeah. That's all they care about.
No ulterior motives in their minds other than just getting there as quickly as they can.
Yeah. Stefan also allegedly told officers that he did not mean to injure anyone, only scare them. Right. That's why you put the spikes out there. Right. But the complaint noted that he seemed frustrated that the device was not effective in keeping kids off the lawn. Listen here, Wile E. Coyote. Your Acme device didn't work.
Exactly.
You're going to jail for it. Yeah. So much for Minnesota nice.
Oh, Minnesota.
Speaking of not so nice, I think this is our second to last story before we go to not safe for work. A winning Florida lottery ticket allegedly was stolen, but not by who you'd think it would be stolen by. You ready for this, Jess?
Yeah.
It was stolen by a U.S. Postal Service worker.
What?
That's right. Sometimes you can't trust your neighbors and you can't trust the U.S. Postal Service.
Whoa, I don't like that.
No. A U.S. Postal Service employee was arrested last week for allegedly stealing a winning Pick 4 Florida lottery ticket that was sent through the mail and claiming the prize. This according to the state's lottery. The Florida Lottery Division of Security and the U.S. Postal Service of the Inspector General launched a joint investigation after a Florida lottery player reported that a winning ticket she had sent through the mail never reached its intended destination, the Florida Lottery. Now, when I tell you how much the prize is, you tell me who's at fault here. The Postal Service person who stole it or the dumbass who didn't take it to the Florida office to claim the prize.
Like, should have just driven it in and hand delivered it.
That's right. Investigators learned the ticket was redeemed on July 19th at a Florida lottery office in Miami by Lakeisha Lockhart, who was later identified as a U.S. Postal Service letter carrier. Lockhart was arrested on July 23rd and later admitted to stealing that ticket and redeeming it. The Pick 4 ticket was valued at $2,600.
What? She put that in the mail?
She put it in the mail.
I would just assume someone was going to steal it. I'd be too afraid to put it in the mail.
I would never put $2,600 in the mail and go, oh, yeah, they'll mail me my money back.
Yeah. No.
What? You know what? Hop your ass in a car, take a bus, take a train, take a rented mule, whatever you got to do. Go get your
Take a Waymo.
Take a Waymo. Go get your $2,600.
Yeah.
Don't put it in the mail.
But also, that lady that took it and cashed it in, your name's attached to it now. It's not like you're going to get away with that.
Yeah, you're stupid for even doing it. Yeah. Our players deserve confidence that every lottery prize is protected through strong security measures and diligent oversight, Reginald D. Dixon, Secretary of the Florida Lottery, said. But first of all, if she hadn't assigned the ticket, you would never know whose it was.
Yeah.
So the postal worker probably thought she's going to get away with it. So that's...
Yeah, but she had to sign it to send it in, right? So it had to be signed.
Right, so it had to be signed. But, Lakeisha probably didn't realize that.
But they got to write the check out to someone with a different name.
I know.
right?
That's why.
When
That's
she
why
goes to
she's.
cash it in.
That's why she's a
Yeah.
dumb criminal.
Dummy. Stupid.
She probably called the office too before she mailed it in. Yeah. Lockhart is being charged with grand theft, dealing in stolen property, filing a false claim for payment, 2 counts of unlawful use of a two-way communications device, and mail theft.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Florida Lottery also said every ticket purchase supports education in Florida, and we remain committed to ensuring players can participate with confidence, knowing that the integrity of our games is our top priority. Well, that and, you know, you got a lot of people addicted to gambling, so good luck on you.
They're counting on that part, Tim.
Counting on that. But it's, I mean, $2,600 and you're going to mail it.
I would not.
No. There's better ways to go get cash.
Yeah. I don't trust people, Tim. That's the problem.
You shouldn't. I'll give you one more reason not to trust people, and then we'll go to not safe for work. You ready for this?
You give me plenty of reasons every week, Tim. But yes, give me one more.
Have I gotten you to mistrust humanity yet, Jess?
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's one more.
Okay.
How many times? Oh, okay, first of all, let me set this up for you. I'm going to set up the story for you brilliantly, eloquently, and you can just go, no blank Sherlock, when I tell you what this story is. Jess, sometimes water is wet, the sky is blue, the grass is green, the wind still blows, the sun still shines, and guess what? Coffee is still hot.
All true.
Right?
Yeah.
So why would you go to Starbucks, dump coffee in your lap, and sue them?
Oh, I hate these stories. They make me crazy. They make me crazy.
Guess what? We're about to have another one.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
This time we're going to Southern California, where a woman is suing Starbucks after spilled coffee causes severe burns.
Oh, my goodness, lady. Your coffee's hot. Don't dump it on your lap.
Yep. You got to be special in order to do this and want to sue.
Oh,
We go to Wildemar, California, where a Starbucks in Riverside County is facing a lawsuit after a woman says a simple trip through the drive-thru for a cup of coffee turned into a nightmare. No, you're clumsy. That's all it is to it.
and stupid.
Yeah, and stupid. You're clumsy and stupid. The victim says she suffered second-degree burns.
Then it wasn't that hot.
Right. You didn't do it right then.
I mean, if it was third-degree burns, I'd feel more bad for you. But
Yeah. Are you ready for this?
I mean, that just means that her skin was pink, right? Like that's
Yeah.
the third degrees are the blisters.
It wasn't even a sunburn.
Come on.
She has since spent, as she puts it, several weeks in the hospital undergoing surgery.
What? What? How? What doctor is going to perform surgery on a second-degree burn?
I think she got a nose job while she was in there. Now Walker and her attorneys are suing the national coffee chain for negligence.
Oh, I feel like I'm missing something. I just don't even understand how you could go from I spilt some coffee on myself, it made my skin pink and sore from a second-degree burn, and now I'm getting surgery.
You ready for a good laugh?
Yeah.
The lawsuit points to documented incidents online where customers raise concerns over the company's coffee lids. Starbucks has known for many, many years that they serve their beverages way too hot, said the victim's lawyer, Daniel DeSantis. Incidents like these continue to happen over and over and over again, and Starbucks refuses to change its safety policies and procedures. The lawsuit seeks damages for Walker's loss in wages and physical and emotional pain. Starbucks declined to comment on the lawsuit. Last year, a jury in Los Angeles County awarded a man $50 million for a similar lawsuit against the company. Are you ready for what happened to this woman?
Yeah.
The incident happened last month in the city of Wildemar when Leota Walker says a lid popped off her coffee, spilling scalding water on her stomach, inner thighs, and her private parts.
Ooh, her lady bits.
Yeah. Maybe
ouch.
she had to have a labia transplant.
Can't be as bad as the lady last week who was on the rope or whatever. It like mountain disformed her privates worse than anyone had ever seen in the history of mankind or womankind. I should say.
With the rope. Yeah. The horrible disfigurement. Yes. And with that, it's time now for Not Safe for Work. I know that one kind of straddled the line, so to speak. But with that, we need to get the kids out of the room. We need to get the boss out of the room. Although, send the boss for coffee. I'm sure he'll have his own little adventure at Starbucks. We'll do that in 5.
Extra hot.
Extra hot. That's right. Make sure he gets a lid. We'll do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This one, we're going to Arizona. This is a long headline here.
Oh, gosh.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Okay.
Lodged into his colon, man showing off gun safety function at a yard sale sends a bullet shrapnel into a person shopping and shoots another in the groin, cops say.
Ooh, I'm trying to process.
And we're off and running. Let's explain. An Arizona man showing off a gun he was trying to sell at a yard sale. Of course, only in Arizona.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you sell your guns out there on the yard? Right.
How did it get in his colon, though?
We're getting there. Wound up shooting a person in their colon and another in the hand, groin, and leg, as he was trying to demonstrate, I guess. 61-year-old Clarence Botiford, which, by the way, this is how it got in their leg and colon and groin.
Oh, Clarence.
Clarence.
God bless.
Clarence is blind as a bat and wears quadruple focals.
Those are some glasses.
He looks like he could burn ants with those glasses, by the way. 61-year-old Clarence Botiford immediately fled the scene after accidentally opening fire on the 2 victims as they were shopping at a yard sale he was having in the...
I'm just going to go.
He's like, yeah! Can you just see him throwing the gun in a bush and then just taking off screaming?
I think they're going to buy this. I'm just going to go.
Yeah. I need to go to Starbucks now. And then running. Yeah. He was they were shopping at a yard sale he was having in the Pima County community of Green Valley. Police say Botiford went on the run for more than 2 months before being caught in Florida. Yes, he just ran out of the yard sale and never came back for 2 months.
Say that, I just imagine him just running for 2 months.
Yeah, it's just like Forrest Gump. He just kept
pushing
running.
His glasses up every now and then.
I have allergies, and then he just kept running for 2 months to Florida.
God.
Now, that's a long way from Arizona to Florida.
That's quite a run.
That is. He just kept going, though, Jess.
Good for him. His legs must be really tired, though.
Yes. And so he finally got caught in Florida this week and arrested. He's facing 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. An arrest affidavit obtained by Law and Crime says one of the victims told police that the shooting was an accident, but it was also reckless.
How do you shoot someone in the colon? You couldn't do that if you tried.
Excuse me, I happened to lose my shoe. It was untied. Would you happen to get it for me over there? Oh, shit, I shot you in the colon. I shot myself in the groin. I have to go.
I don't know how you do that.
That's crazy.
Or he shot them in the colon. They turned around and went, "You shot me in the ass." And then he shot him in the groin. And then I have to go now.
Yeah, he clearly was holding it like low because he's shooting everyone in their lower parts.
Right. Or he's a horrible headshot.
I bet to shoot you between the eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just a horrible shot.
What a weird, best headline ever, though.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. So the arrest affidavit obtained by Law and Crime says one of the victims told police that the shooting was an accident, but it was also reckless. Bodiford was manipulating a gun he was trying to sell and showing safety function on it when the firearm went off. No! He was no!
So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bodiford was allegedly showing the gun to a group of landscapers who were working next door to the residence where the yard sale was taking place, and had walked over to ask if any guns were for sale. The home belongs to Bodiford's friend. Oh, so it's not even his home.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. He really did go, so I have to leave now. No, leave and never come back. I have to leave and never come back. I'm going to Florida. Clarence retrieved the firearm from his car and emptied the ammunition in the firearm. The affidavit recounts one of the victims stated he could see the gun was empty, and he, Bodiford, showed them. Look, it's a magic trick. There's no ammunition in the gun. Bang, bang. Oh, geez, there's two left. The gun was passed around the group for them to see. And when Clarence now had the gun once again, at some point, Clarence put ammunition back into the gun. This is where he screwed up. Yeah. See, there's no ammunition. No, I put the bullets back in the gun. Oh, why did I put the bullets back in the gun? While Bodiford was manipulating the weapon, it discharged and struck the two victims, according to the affidavit. Clarence then fled the scene in his white 1997 GMC Safari. I have to go now.
I like my version of him just running.
Yeah.
Oh! Better,
I have to run on foot. I will leave my truck behind. You can have it. It is payment for your injuries. Police say one of the victims suffered a substantial wound after the bullet went through his right hand and through his groin, and then entered his thigh and exited his leg.
Wow. It hit 3 different parts of his body.
Oh, what kind of gun was that?
Dang.
The other victim got hit with bullet shrapnel that became lodged in his colon. Ooh, bullet shrapnel. That's even worse.
That's wild.
The two men who had been transplanting a saguaro cactus next door were treated at a local hospital. Jeez. Who gets a war wound from transplanting a cactus? I mean, come on. So how'd you get that scar? Transplanting a cactus? Yard sale?
I mean, the one guy has like 3 different bullet holes.
Yeah. Oh, God. Think about that. He's probably got ED for life from going over and inquiring about a gun.
Yeah.
Right? In addition to aggravated assault, Bodiford is facing a charge of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited possessor because he is a convicted felon. That's right. Old 16 Eyes is a convicted felon.
Wow. We went from stupid to stupider.
Yep. Who is not supposed to have any firearms. Police have not released details about his previous conviction. Bodiford, by the way, is waiting extradition to Arizona. Arizona. I'm going to show you a picture here, Jess. What do you think this person is guilty of?
Oh. He looks mad.
He looks mad?
He looks mad, yeah.
You want to rephrase that?
Why? What did he do?
You sure that's a he?
Oh, she looks mad.
Thank you. She looks mad.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
She looks mad. She has a short haircut. That's not my fault. And a scowl.
And
everyone looks like a boy in orange. I don't know.
She's pretty rough, isn't she? Yeah.
Did she get in a bar fight?
No. Nope. I'll tell you exactly what happened here. I won't leave you in suspense very long. You're going to love this one. This is one of those ones you're going to go, what?
Yeah.
She is a nursing aide.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So she takes care of people.
Not this one.
Help.
Well,
No?
she took care of her in a different way. She took a picture of a 93-year-old patient who was naked.
Oh, I hate this one.
And then sent it to her ex-girlfriend.
Oh, no.
You may say, for what? I don't know. Maybe to win her back over again? Who knows?
Oh, I'm glad they caught her.
Cops say that a woman with dementia was asleep when the photo was taken.
Oh, I hate this, Tim. This could be anyone's grandmother.
It could be. Asleep grandmother who is naked.
Yeah.
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 She wasn't posing. We know that. A licensed nursing assistant took a naked photo of a 93-year-old female patient with dementia and sent the image to her ex-girlfriend, according to investigators who arrested the caregiver on a felony voyeurism charge. Just voyeurism, because it's in Florida.
Wow.
Florida police allege that 44-year-old Jessica Johnson took the photo around 4 a.m. on Wednesday while the sleeping victim was lying in her bed at the nursing facility naked. Johnson, cops say, then sent her ex-girlfriend the digital image along with a text message stating, "My first room. Ugh, LMAO."
Wow.
Yeah, according to an arrest affidavit, that communication included 2 laughing emojis afterwards.
Oh, my goodness.
Probably someone who shouldn't be a nursing assistant.
Yeah, probably time to look for a different job.
Yeah. Upon receiving the image, the woman contacted law enforcement.
For her.
The ex-girlfriend did, because obviously she doesn't think that her ex should be a nursing assistant either.
That's not very funny, honestly.
Confronted by a Largo Police Department officer, Johnson reportedly admitted to taking and disseminating the nude photo. She claimed it was done in a joking manner and that she had blurred out the patient's face.
Oh, well, that's fine then. Carry on. No big deal.
The elderly victim, a cop noted, did not give consent for the defendant to take the photograph nor send the photograph out in a text message. Johnson was charged with digital voyeurism, a third-degree felony. She was booked into the county jail, from which she was later released after how much bond?
Oh, I hope a lot, but I bet it's not. Is it more than $1,000 at least? Okay, good. Maybe a couple thousand, like 2,500.
A little bit more.
Yeah, right. Okay.
One more. Get one more swipe at it.
4,000 tops. It can't be more than that.
$5,000.
Oh, okay. Well, it's better than nothing.
It's
better
really,
than what I thought.
It's
but
really
still.
not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying the lady didn't sign a consent form for this?
No, wasn't even aware. Didn't even know what was going on.
Don't have a consent form for such a thing at that place.
No. Johnson is a certified nursing assistant, according to the Florida Department of Health records. She was first licensed in March of 2012, and as of this writing, has no disciplinary cases or public complaints on her record. I guess she has one now.
Yeah. That makes me so sad because, I mean, we're all going to get old someday, and we're going to have to trust people to take care of us and, like, our parents. Yeah. Ugh.
Speaking of medical kinks, are you ready for this next story?
Yes.
Naked man arrested after plasma patient sees eyes peeking through a business wall. Who thinks giving plasma is hot?
Not me.
I would think nobody. We're going to Fresno, California, where a man was arrested after being found in the wall of a plasma center in Fresno.
That's so weird.
That's the weirdest ever. The scene was at Griffles Biomat USA Plasma Center on Blackstone and Dakota Avenues. The Fresno Police Department says officers first got a call around 7 a.m. He was up bright and early, evidently, to get his kink on. Yeah. For reports of a possible person in the attic of the business. Just up in the attic, just wanted to see.
Just watching.
People get stuck, evidently. Officers searched but did not find anything. Later, around 9 a.m., officers were called back to the same location after a patient in the plasma center heard noises coming from within the wall and somehow saw eyes peering out at them.
Would you die? I would just die if I saw eyes looking back at me through a wall.
I'd get a little creeped out. I'd be like, what in the actual... Officers tried to get the man to come out, but he started throwing metal objects at them.
Wow.
You know the jig's up at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well.
Just about like having a tantrum.
Yeah. Then they used pepper balls. Again, the second time that's been mentioned in this broadcast.
Wow.
On the man. By the way, pepper balls is not the name of a dog. It's actual pepper balls.
I'm going to name my next dog Pepper Balls.
Yeah, please do. It's a fun name. They used pepper balls on the man, and when he came out, officers discovered he was completely naked. So, hello. Hello, it's me. Just came on out, and he was free to the world. There he was.
He's just all naked up in there, just watching people give plasma.
What do you do? What do you sit there going, yay, they're getting stuck.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, what is there what is so sexually attractive about giving blood?
I don't know. Is this a thing though? Are there other people? Should we start an OnlyFans page, Tim, and we can just
Maybe
give plasma?
Just
how many times a week can we give plasma?
Sleeve up doing this. Hey, do you like that? Do you like that? You think that's hot?
Look at this. Look at this beefy one right here.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that
Stick
vein.
that with a needle.
I mean, I give blood for tests probably once every 3 months. I can't imagine my phlebotomist.
We need to videotape that. We need to profit off of this, Tim.
Right. Maybe that's hot for some people. Maybe I should have my phlebotomist hold the camera. We could make some cash.
You do it live. Go live on Facebook.
Ooh.
See how many people watch.
Yeah. Is it hotter if it's taken out of the arm or the hand? Maybe there's a hand fetish deal.
I mean, could they take it out of your foot?
Oh no! Oh!
I'm just saying.
The good
that people.
The good one or the deformed one from the Sharko foot?
I think probably the deformed one. Because people are messed up.
Yeah, it's true. Mm. By the way,
we can do mine with my hairy toes.
Oh,
we'll just get them both, the hairy toes and the deformed foot.
Yeah.
Stick them with needles.
Yeah. Boy, we got something here, Jess. We're either onto something or we're on something, one or the other. By the way, the pepper-balled naked man in the wall, he was arrested and taken to the hospital. The man also damaged a water main at one point, flooding the lobby of the business.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The rest of the strip mall was also evacuated due to water possibly causing flooding in the other buildings as well. So his little naked jaunt into the wall to watch people get stuck was a costly venture.
Oh no. I wonder if he went there naked or if his clothes are just in the walls somewhere.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't include that bit, but I would have liked to have known that too.
I bet he left his clothes behind because somebody would have noticed a naked man.
Oh yeah.
Unless he got there really early.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you has them stashed in a different part of the attic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Michael Jackson said, maybe he kept them in the closet. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
I think you nailed it.
I think I did.
Speaking of nails, though.
Oh.
Climbing through the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Naked.
Yeah.
Don't you think there'd be some screws coming through and nails coming through the walls and stuff?
Maybe that was part of his kink. A little pain for the pleasure, right?
You could really scratch something in there.
A little trade-off thing going on. Yeah. All right, final story before we get to our palate cleanser today. Remember, it always gets worse before it gets better.
Oh, no.
I'm going to introduce you to this young lady right here. Here she is.
Okay. Oh, she looks cute and normal.
Thank you for saying
Tell me why she's not, Tim. Tell me what's wrong with her.
I shall do so, Jess. This young lady will tell us what not to do when you're caught having sex in the bar's bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going
classy.
We're going for it. Yeah, that's right. You thought she was classy. No. While being escorted from a bar restaurant at 1 a.m. for having sexual intercourse in a bathroom, a 19-year-old woman had spit in the face of the Night Spot's female manager.
Oh.
Yeah, just like that. And it's not the Haktua girl either. So she's beyond her years. This according to police who arrested the teen for battery. Investigators say Haley Serbel was being escorted early Saturday from the premises of Shiso Crispy in St. Petersburg. Shiso Crispy. Shiso Crispy.
I'm not going to that bar.
Yeah. In St. Petersburg, when the alleged expectoration occurred, Serbel, who employees confronted for having sexual intercourse in a bathroom, because, when you got to get some, you just got to get some, I guess.
Gross. And she's so crispy.
And she's so crispy, right. Was being guided to the exit when she turned around and spit in the face of Kalina Conklin, who's all of 37 years old, is the Shiso Crispy general manager.
Wow.
She's getting places. How would you like to be the 37-year-old general manager of Shiso Crispy? Just trying to work her way up in the world. And you're like, Miss, I'd like you to put it back in your pants and get the hell out of my Shiso Crispy. Yeah. And she goes,
she just wants to go to work and do her job and not have to deal with this kind of crowd.
That's right. That's all she wants to do. She just wants to get through her day. It's 1 a.m. She's almost out of the dump. She just wants to go home. And here comes this 19-year-old who's got to get her bang on in the bathroom.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Her parents have read this story.
Oh, her parents have heard about it.
Oh, my gosh. I would die.
All over St. Pete, they know her daughter as the slut at She's So Crispy.
I just feel so bad for her parents right now.
Yeah, the one who couldn't keep her legs open in the John. That's my daughter.
That's my girl.
That's my girl. We're so proud. We're so proud. Yep. So Serbel was arrested and booked into the county jail. Oh, by the way, the officer reported that the spit was visible on the victim's face. So it was a big Haken loogie that would rolled
one
down.
Of those, phlegmy ones.
Yeah, rolled down Kalina's face. And he said there were numerous witnesses of this. So
gross.
Serbel was arrested and booked into the county jail on the misdemeanor charge. She was later released on just $1,000 bond.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Court records show that Serbel is a defendant in 2 pending felony criminal cases. She's not the innocent little angel she looks like she is.
Wow.
She was separately arrested last year for auto burglary. That's right, breaking into cars. Evidently, she needed other places to bang.
I guess.
And being an accessory after the fact to an aggravated assault with a firearm. She knows how to fire a gun as well, Jess.
So her parents are just perpetually disappointed.
That's right. Yeah. She's the black sheep of the family. In a third matter, Serbel was accepted earlier this year into a pretrial diversion program following her arrest for criminal mischief. Cops charged that Serbel was wearing a black mask and slashed a tire of a car parked outside a residence in Port Richey, the Pasco County city where she resides. I've been to Port Richey many times.
Yeah.
It is the white trash capital of Pasco County.
The armpit of the county.
Yes. So she fits right in. Yeah. So good luck to you.
Yeah. Oh, yikes. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. So that's how we end today's program.
That's it. We're done.
It's time for our palate cleanser, though. I feel like we need one. Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. By the way, as we tape today, it is National Grab Some Nuts Day. Now,
my husband better run when I come out of this office.
Wow. Well, I wasn't talking about these nuts. I was talking about just nuts, like peanuts.
Like peanuts or almonds. Okay.
National Grab Some Nuts Day celebrates the simple pleasure and significant health benefits of nuts every August 3rd. Enjoy a handful as a snack, and not these nuts. I'm talking about.
Don't mind if I do.
You can sprinkle them over salads. You can bake them into your favorite treats. You can discover new recipes, share your nutty creations, and embrace them as a healthier lifestyle. See, there's different ways to celebrate Grab Some Nuts Day. You can do it on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. You can get social media tips for National Grab Some Nuts Days. See, it's you have time to celebrate, Jess, as we're taping here. Yet you can still jump on social media and hey, grab some nuts.
This is gonna make me famous, Tim.
That's right. Their top brands for National Grab Some Nuts Day include Planters, Blue Diamond Almonds, Wonderful Pistachios, Diamond of California, Fisher Nuts, Now Foods, and Terra Soul Superfoods, which I had never heard of before today.
No, I haven't heard of that one either. But the rest of them,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of nuts in my life.
And our hero for today's National Grab Some Nuts Day is actually George Washington Carver.
Really?
Yes. George Washington. Huh? I'm sorry.
This is his holiday?
It's his holiday. Yeah. Huh. George Washington Carver was an American agricultural scientist and inventor who promoted alternative crops to cotton, such as peanuts and sweet potatoes. His research at the Tuskegee Institute developed hundreds of uses for these crops, significantly improving the economic lives of Southern farmers. Carver's work emphasized sustainable farming practices and the nutritional value of legumes and nuts, making him a pivotal figure in agricultural science. So thank you, George Washington Carver, for allowing us to celebrate National Grab Some Nuts Day.
Thank you for this wonderful contribution to society.
That's right. Now, I will give you a choose your own adventure for the second story. I will allow you to say either column A or column B.
Okay.
So which one would you like, column A or column B?
Let's go with B.
All right, column B, we're gonna invest in some real estate for our second story today.
Okay.
This real estate is overseas, and it could be a great investment, but you do happen to need 1.1 million pounds to get it on the deal. It turns out that a village swingers club known as Chunky Muffins could be yours for $1.1 million.
Yuck. No, it sounds really dirty.
Yuck, no! You're the one who picked column B.
I don't want it. I take it back.
You want column A now?
No, it's probably just as bad.
Actually, you might be impressed with column A. Let me just tell you briefly about this. A former village swingers club known as Chunky Muffins is for sale and could be yours if you have a spare 1.1 million pounds to splash. The unique property in Boston, Lincolnshire was put up for sale just 9 days ago and has already attracted 8 times more than the expected views for a popular listing per day.
Because people are like, I want to see it, not because they want to buy it.
You know what it looks like? I'll show you what it looks. You know what it looks like? It looks like one of those trailer brothels in Nevada.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
take a black light in there, Tim.
But this is what one of the rooms on the inside looks like. It looks like an FBI interrogation room.
It looks scary.
It does, doesn't it? Does that to you look like it's worth 1.1 million?
No, people have done really weird things in there. I don't want anything to do with it.
Not for 1.1 mil, Jess?
No, you couldn't even pay me that. Well, if you paid me that, I would live there, I guess. But...
For 1.1 mil? What if I said it was haunted?
Well,
haunted with
it probably is.
No, you wouldn't for haunted swingers?
Lots of ghosts doing it in weird ways.
I suppose I should.
Each other's wives.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. All right. Maybe I should give you column A then. Evidently, column B did not impress. Let me see if I can find my column A story real quick here. Column B didn't impress, huh?
You mean?
No?
It just sounds gross.
All right. I did pick column A initially because it seems like this is the way we're going here with your career.
Okay.
Should the writing thing not work? Geez, all my equipment all of a sudden is now acting up.
Oh, it's mad at you. You were supposed to cleanse my palate. Instead, you made me gag in my mouth and vomit a little bit.
You're not going to buy the old Swingers Club for 1.1?
No, I'm throwing up
million
just
pounds?
thinking about it.
Really? It's not a potential investment?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Then you'll get column A here.
All right.
There's a new drink sweeping the nation in China.
Ooh.
And Jess, I believe I found your future.
He's licking her feet.
your future
Feet juice.
feet juice. That's right.
Oh no, you are evil tonight, Tim. Not cleansing anything.
Controversial feet juice drinking trend is spreading to China. A couple of months after its inception at a San Jose cosplay convention. That's right. You can start here in America, Jess. You don't have to go to China to do it. The feet juice drinking trend is already spreading to Asia as well. Back in May, it was written about that female cosplay models at this year's Fanime Con in San Jose. They were dipping their feet in buckets of fruit juice and lemonade and then selling it to thirsty young men. It is a palate cleanser in a way.
I mean, it's kind of cute. I could do a lemonade stand version in my driveway. How much are you guys willing to pay to drink lemonade off my hairy toes?
Jess's feet juice, 10 cents a glass. You could do like the little Lucy stand, you know? Feet juice and psychological advice. Earlier this month, similar scenes were reported at a cosplay convention in Guangzhou, China. The main highlight of this year's Firefly Comic-Con, held in Guangzhou, China from July 17th to the 20th, was the lemon-flavored foot bath water and cola foot bath water, and sold by a number of female cosplayers outside the venue. Priced at 50 yuan or $7.50 per plastic cup. You gotta come up in price, dear. I'm sorry. So $7.50 per cup.
It's going to be at least $10 to suck juice off my furry feet.
Okay. $10 per cup. The disgusting concoction could not satisfy demand, evidently, as dozens of thirsty men lined up to try it.
Wow, dozens of freaks all in one place. Cool.
Dozens of freaks. Photos and clips featuring female cosplayers soaking their feet in plastic containers filled with lemonade and cola outside the exhibition hall and holding up signs to attract people interested in buying the foot juice have been doing the rounds of Chinese social media for the last couple of weeks. So you put this on social media, you build your base.
This is how we're going to get famous.
This is how we do it. Yep.
So the next Paracon we speak at, we're supposed to have
That's right.
a little juice available from Darkness Radio.
Freeburg foot juice. Just $10 a cup. We could offer different flavors. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's how we get them. Here's the twist. Sparkling foot juice.
Ooh, I like it.
Reportedly inspired by the feet juice trend sparked at Fanime Con in San Jose earlier this year, China's version proved to be just as popular among young men, with video evidence showing them scooping the feet-steep drinks straight from the containers and drinking them to the cheers of crowds of onlookers.
Gross.
Oh, yeah.
Our society is doomed, Tim.
It is. We've reached the end of society as we know it.
Yeah, it's just imploding.
It says here in response to the public outcry, evidently some people didn't like this. They thought it was a little vulgar.
Because it's weird. And normal people are like, why?
I questioned it too. It's not, it wasn't something we do back in the day, especially out in public or in private even.
Not even in my drunkest moments.
I mean, I have told maybe a girl or two I'd drink her bath water, but I never would go to this extent. I mean, I never do it.
That's love, Tim.
That is love, but But this, I mean, in public, in front of people,
And just random people's feet. This is not the girl you love. This is just like some rando girl.
Yeah. And her feet.
And her frickin' feet.
Yeah, she's been walking around all day, like in sweaty shoes.
Feet are stinky. Sometimes they have fungus.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. And then you just put that in some random concoction and you're like, yeah, bottoms up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll give you $7 for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll pay money for that. It's not it's not even free.
You couldn't even, and you'd have to pay me. Okay. I don't want to say you couldn't pay me because you probably could for the right amount of money. But you'd have to pay me.
Yeah. So how much do you think you'd make? I mean, if you decided to do it. I mean, just hypothetical. I mean, we're just kicking.
I mean, if it was $10 for a cup of my foot juice, probably $10.
You think?
It would be my husband.
You think?
He didn't want me to feel bad.
You think? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think maybe we get a few.
Well, we'll have to try it. I'm game.
It says here that the organizers of the Firefly Comic-Con stated that the cosplayers involved had been expelled from the venue and that such vulgar booths would be explicitly prohibited from reappearing in the future.
So people don't like it.
Yeah, they're not allowing it anymore. What I find funny is at the end of this article, there's an ad here that says Japan's oldest doctors say memory loss isn't age. Just stop drinking these 3 beverages. And then it has this guy drinking at the end of the. So he's like bottoms up.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Foot juice.
It's foot juice. One of those 3 beverages is foot juice. He's just
so you can't really do this in public. People don't like it. They think it's weird.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we should buy that place, the swinger place.
Yep.
And just make a juice bar out of it.
That's right. Foot juice. See? Foot juice bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be the least weird thing that happened there.
That's right. See? You got it.
Classing it up a little bit.
And you tied the 2 stories together.
I did. You're welcome. I'm so good at that.
See? You did the work for me. I didn't have to do anything.
That's what I'm here for.
I appreciate it. See?
I'm not just a pretty face.
Aw, look at you. And that's why Bender worships you.
Bender.
Yeah. All right.
That was a good one, Tim.
See.
Good show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With that, we're coming up fast on we're what, 8 days away from the book release? I mean, as of this, as people are listening, it will be 7 days.
Yeah. So if you guys order, you can pre-order and get it and have it on the actual day of the release.
Mm-hmm.
That would be exciting.
Yeah. And they get 57 books individually shipped to their house?
Well, there's the last 2 monster books, right? So now we've done every region, which is really exciting. Mm-hmm. And then there's one about witches, which is really cool.
It is. It is. Witches. Is that what it's called? Witches.
It's really cool. Yeah. Witches of New England.
Okay. Witches of New England. All right. And do you want to mention your publisher's press name or?
Yeah. Adventure King is my publisher. They're awesome. They have a lot of fun books. We were just at an event that they were hosting that we were doing a book signing for, and we were telling them how impressed we are with how they get our books everywhere. I mean, like they're in Barnes and Noble, like normal places, but then people will also send me pictures of my books in like a gas station. We're like, your sales team is amazing. And people buy, like they're on vacation up at, wherever. They try to get them in places where people are like maybe on vacation, because then they're just going to grab it and read it on the beach or whatever. Yeah. But anyway.
Perfect. That's great.
And then someone literally sent me a message today with a picture in some random place in Nebraska. They're like, we're in this small little, like in the middle of nowhere, and here's your book. And I'm like, that's exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's what you want that, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, awesome. All right. So folks, the link is in the description of this program. So you can pre-order and get all 3 books and have them ready for next Tuesday.
Celebrate with me on the 11th.
That's right. And somehow we're going to try and get you and your co-author in here so we can talk about them.
Wow. You'll have to sweet talk us, but we would come.
Okay. All right. We'll get
Okay,
that in
we're
the
in.
we'll get that in the works here, so we can get that done. Maybe next week.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off air. Okay. Speaking of guests for this week, I'll just say some of you've heard recently on Supernatural News will be in this week to talk about their movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, if you haven't figured it out by now, you'll find out definitely tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow
That's right.
if you don't already know.
That's right. Star-studded week, we'll put it that way. Between Jess and Mally tomorrow and our guest on Thursday, star-studded.
And Tim every day.
Oh, whatever.
You're the starriest star of them all, Tim.
You don't need to kiss my ass here. It's
Oh,
it's not
you are
necessary.
now.
It's
You're
not
a star in
necessary.
my eye.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But that'll be it. That'll do it for today. We are out of here. We appreciate you listening, as always, to True Crime Tuesday. Remember to support the show. 1, darknessradioshow.com. 2, go to the YouTube channel, the original Darkness Radio. And 3, be sure to pick up our swag at darknessradioshow.com at the shop. For Jessica Freeburg, I'm Tim Dennis. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow for Supernatural News right here on Darkness Radio. But thank you so much again for listening and watching the best in true crime podcasting. This is True Crime Tuesday.